First contact diplomacy is always nerve-wracking, because the translations aren't fully completed yet. You never know if what you say can trigger a war, because a mistranslation, a wrong gift, or even a wrong hand movement is all it could take. Humanity has been through 20 of these first contact diplomacy talks. Out of all those 20, 9 ended in war. Having to knock someone's teeth out only so that you could say sorry that the translator made an error is a pain in the ass. Not long ago, humanity found a new alien race, the Vafna. They look like if you combine a mantis with a mudskipper. They have been in space for far longer than most races, and weirdly enough, they never colonized more than 5 solar systems in all those years. The leaders of the Earth Alliance really wanted to make sure that we didn't have to go to war for the 10th time over something dumb. No one has forgiven Stephen for what he has done last time. So keep repeating ourselves over and over, that if we do something insulting, it's by accident, and we are sorry for when it happens in advance. The stage was surrounded by dozens of reporters, recording the gift exchange. We gave the Vafna some small statues depicting things about Earth, and the Vafna gave us some weird glass jars. My scanner went off as it scanned the jars. It contained nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and various other chemicals depending on the jar. Looking at the results from my scanner and at the jars, did they give us fertilizer? I and the rest of the diplomatic team were all confused why they had gifted us these jars. Was it an insult, a threat, a promise, or something else? I am so glad that finding out the answer was above my pay grade, so that I don't have to stay up all night trying to figure it out. Then, suddenly, my scanner started to go off again. The results were off the charts. Looking around to check if anyone was paying attention to me, I stepped away the moment I felt I was in the clear. I was slowly waving my scanner around in the air, as I was trying to find the direction that caused it to go off like that. I lost track how many corridors I had gone through, as the scanner told me I was getting closer and closer to the source. Then I saw it. The motherlode. Before me was a literal metric ton of minerals. Not any normal minerals, but ones that still hadn't been officially named, because everyone wants to stamp their own name on it. But most call it Deus Ex Mechanica minerals, because a small bit can propel science progress with decades, and right here before me was enough to launch humanity forward at least 1,000 years, if not more. Grabbing my scanner again, I tried to figure out what machine this was, and what it was capable of. The result shocked me to the core, as I felt like my soul was pulled from my body and shoved in a meat grinder. This was a garbage disposal unit, and it was counting down to shoot the materials into the gas giant we were floating in orbit around. I tried everything I could, but in the end, the minerals were launched. I ran to the nearby window, seeing the trash slowly fly towards the gas giant, before it disappeared in the clouds. My hands felt like they were glued to the glass, as I fell to my knees at the experience. It's been pretty exciting lately, as these humans have stumbled upon us, and the first contact diplomacy talks have started. Though a part of me felt sorry for them. They seem to be nervous with how they are always saying sorry for little things, or even for nothing at all. Many of the scientists believe that humanity has been bullied by other races with their own first contact diplomacy talks for even the smallest mistakes. Had I been in control, I would have some stern words for them. But that's not here nor there, as it was not my job. My job was trying to figure out who had stumbled this deep into the ship without authority from someone higher up. Whoever this individual was, they were either lost, or very good at trying to throw people off their trail. But in the end, I found him nonetheless. The intruder was a human. He always found it funny how humans looked like you combined an ins and a hurg, and then removed the exoskeleton. When I first saw them, they were frantically messing with the garbage disposal unit, until it launched its content. Confused, I saw the human run to the window, watching the trash fly off, and in the reflection I could see the human go through the stages of grief. Twice. Debriefing had told us that humans strongly believed in recycling, because they nearly poisoned their cradle world beyond repair. But wasn't this a bit of an over-the-top reaction for something so insignificant as waste? Are you okay? I was unsure how to handle this situation. It's just trash. It gets in the way, and there is tons of it. It's not like it is a fertilizer. I felt a shiver run over my back as I watched the human. The human slowly turned around, a stunned look on their face, as if they were not believing what they were hearing. I could see their eyes dash back and forth behind his glasses, as if they were making calculations of some sort. A trick of the light must have happened, because for a second, I thought that their eyes had a gold-coloured sheen. He stumbled to me and clamped to my suit that I was not sure I could free myself from without ruining said clothing. The human slowly started to bare his teeth in what looked like a hungry smile. I've got an offer you can't refuse. We will trade our trash for your trash. I was confused. Why would we want their trash? But before I could say anything, the human beat my question with the answer. It's fertilizer. We produce enough to cover your cradle world in a 10-meter layer in a single year of production. I don't know why, but for some reason I felt like baring my teeth, like the human, and somehow the glasses were reflecting the light in such a way that I could see my own face, and I could see the same golden sheen in my own eyes. Do tell me more.